So the question we're going to be answering today is, how is it possible that I can achieve this physique, but also have fasted every single day for the last, I would say, 5 to 6 years, okay? Now, I will say before I start this video, cutting to the chase, how do you fast but also build muscle at the same time? So here's what fasting is not. Fasting is not eating less and being in a cut. That's not what fasting is. You can fast and also meet this criteria, but fasting does not necessarily mean that you're eating less and you're being in a cut. It also does not mean that you are skipping meals. It also does not mean that you are starving yourself. What does fasting really mean? Fasting means deliberately extending the time window between feeds or eating. And I would go a step further and say beyond social eating conventions. Now, let me offer you something that I think every single man should be doing as a bare minimum, right? If you're interested in fasting but you don't know what to do, this is where you should start. This is called intermittent fasting, or IF. And all the difference would be is you are having your breakfast at 1 p.m., snacks in between perhaps, and dinner at 7 p.m. Now, breakfast, it would just mean that you're having your breakfast later when you're breaking your fast. You could have breakfast at 11 p.m. Well, because your growth hormone goes up, your insulin sensitivity goes goes up, also triggers autophagy, cell repair, cleaning out damaged DNA, plaque, pus, all the nasty, gross stuff inside your body. You don't give your body an opportunity or time to get rid of the toxins, the plaque, the pus, all this kind of stuff. Fasting is where this happens. So a lot of people will tell you that eating gives you energy. Yes, digestion though takes energy away from you. It takes energy to digest your food. So in many ways, giving yourself a little bit of time between feeds and even more is actually more beneficial in this sense. Now, again, you could do it this way, but you've got that eating window between 1 and 7. So you could break fast with, a high calorically dense meal here. You could have some snacks in between, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then you could meet and top up the end of your calories with a meal at 7 p.m. and you would still be fasting. Again, fasting has nothing to do with calories, and it's all about the window. It's about the window in which you are consuming the calories. I remember when I started breaking fast in the afternoon and I started training fasted. The first 2 weeks were god awful for me because my body was used to behaving a certain way. But after I got through that adaptation phase, it was so much easier. It was so much better for me. I was so much clearer in thinking as well. Now, when you think about the lineage of our bodies as well, the body has known more time with this kind of eating window than it has from our modern Western window. Your ancestors running about, looking for food to eat would sometimes go days, weeks without food. The body knows how to do this very, very well. This is very, very new. This is very, very new to the body. The body isn't familiar with this kind of eating. Why again would you do this? What are the benefits? Greater insulin sensitivity, stable blood sugar, increasing growth hormone, autophagy, fat loss, focus, productivity, gym performance, especially if you train fasted and you're fueling in the eating window. Your cognition will be better and you'll feel clearer overall. You get less brain fog. But again, this is the kind of physique where you want to look good if you're going to the beach or you're going to the pool, or if you need to take your shirt off in any occasion. This is the kind of physique where people go, this is an above average physique. We also need to talk about androgen sensitivity, testosterone boosting, supplementation, and training as well. But I really think in the modern age, it is a delusional opinion to believe that you cannot fast and also put on muscle at the same time. And the proof is right here. And that's not a theory, it's a fact. Speak soon.